Hey everybody, what's up? I just wanted to weigh in on the Mandela Effect. Um, this is a phenomenon that just came to my attention about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I'd say. And I wanted to look at it a little bit before I spoke on it. Um, Something that's still maybe not too easy to speak on. And I don't have my opinion totally made up on it yet, but that's what this is. It's an opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Um, you know, like uh, like a lot of us were trying to piece things together and get to the bottom of it and make some sense out of it all. So there's some of you probably don't even know what the Mandela effect is. A lot of you that have been working on this for months now, maybe longer. But I'll just give you a quick background with my personal experience. I had heard about it briefly, and the way it was described to me was sort of a memory thing, the Berenstein Bears, where people were saying how it's actually Berenstain, and it always was. Even though a lot of people, myself included, remember it as being Berenstein. Specifically, some of us argued whether it was Steen or Stein type thing. So um, that that was my first introduction into it. And then they brought up the Star Wars thing, Luke, I am your father. Um, and I was just wondering if maybe we remembered it wrong, but it didn't seem like that. So I kind of thought, that's odd. Um, and I shocked it off, and I didn't really look at it. Then a couple months later, um, and I really don't want to give these fools too much credit, uh, but I ran into a video on RT about basically the opening ceremony for a tunnel or something that they just built at CERN. But it was really weird, and it just kind of got me spiraled into some other thoughts. But you go and you watch this video I'm talking about, and I'm sorry, I'm one of those fancy YouTubers at all. Just making a video here at this point. But go check that out. It's some shit. It really is. They don't even try and hide it. But so anyway, so that got me looking into the Mandela effect, and then the Berenstein Bear thing came up again, and I realized like, okay, this was coincidence happening. I should look into it. So I definitely remembered it, Berenstein, and I definitely recommend you make this effect real in your life. Don't take my word; it's different for everyone. There's no right or wrong way to go about this. Maybe there is. I don't know. Again, this is just kind of my 2 cents. So, but this was one of my childhood books. Um, it was in my parents' attic, and you can see it says Berenstain Bears. So I had to kind of do a little head scratching at that point, wondering like, what's up with that? This one just happened to be Bad Dream. I felt like that was like another little sign, universe speaking to me kind of thing. And there's a lot of other examples. There's a lot of other good YouTubers out there that have got very comprehensive lists and videos and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to speak on my personal sort of how it happened for me. So then, obviously, the Mandela's all encompassing, but we'll just kind of I'll just sort of walk you through my kind of my path. So it was the Berenstein Bears, and then people started talking about the Bible and how the Bible had been changed. You heard a lot of different phrases. The wineskins into bottles. We got banks. We got satyrs. We got unicorns, dragons, more dragons. I don't think there was. Um, but the list goes on. There's two men in a bed. Jesus is talking about slaying people, women grinding on each other. All these accounts you can look up. You can see this is a King James version, but these just are some of the tabs that I've just made just going through this. And I can read. I'll read a bunch of them to you because I recommend you make this, do your own research, verify it for yourself. Always do that. Never take anyone's word for it. And I definitely, this was something I had to, like, with the flat Earth. I was like, okay, I'm in. I was in it for free. I didn't need a lot of science for that one, or whatever you want to call it. Science. But, so with the Mandela or the effect or whatever we're gonna dub it here. This was something that it just really like rung my bell, and I also couldn't believe it just was getting. I mean, it seems like it's getting some traction now, but it's not a lot of comparatively people talking about this, which is kind of why I decided to do this video. But anyway, I should probably sort of get on with it. So I had a couple Bibles. I just showed you the one. That was a newer one. But I believe here it is. This is my grandmom's Bible. This is when she got married, I believe, June 29th, 1946. And then the 54, I think that was something with the church. But so anyway, so this is an old Bible, and I got this when, rest her soul. But I got this when we were cleaning out our house. So just a few things in here now. One thing to keep in mind with this translation was revised standard version, whereas it seems like the changes are happening everywhere. I mean, people's bodies, land masses, big statues. I mean, apparently a Statue of Liberty. But a lot of these changes, I did find some were specific to the King James, and specific the bottles and the wineskins. When I looked at that was definitely something I noticed. So anyway. This is the new revised version, and we're gonna come over here. I'll just pick one. I didn't do all of them, but here's Matthew 7:1. Judge not that you be not judged. You can see that. Oh, that's definitely lest in my memory. Judge not lest. So again, sorry for the poor presentation, but I'm just trying to give you the point. Again, I would make this real for you. I mean, it's going to be different for everyone. And I'm just kind of like showing you a few examples. I don't think once you get it, like, okay, there's been these changes, yes, it's kind of miraculous, then the bigger questions turn into the why, what it really means. But, before we get there, maybe I'll have to make another video because I don't want this to run too long. So here we are, Luke 17:34. I tell you, in that night there will be two men in one bed. One will be taken and the other left. So you can see that you know, make sure so my fingers on that. Hope you can read that. I don't know. That's very good. But it definitely did not say that, you know. And I can keep going over and trying to show you in this shitty way all of the, you know, different passages. Um, I'm not going to do that. I just kind of wanted to get my point out there that yes, that it was, you know, for me real in reading these passages. I know that's not what it said. I know it wasn't um, it wasn't a bank. It wasn't stuff. Unicorns, satyrs. It's crazy. Like, I mean, there's a lot of good YouTubers out there that are finding all this stuff, you know, and they're keeping up with it. You know, it's change in motion. A lot of the changes that are, you know, Samuel 25:22, pisseth against the wall, Isaiah 11:6, wolf, um, 2 Kings 18:7, you know, piss again, Numbers 23:22, unicorns, um, you know, Luke 6:1, ears of corn, Mark 2:22. If you have the King James version, there's the bottles are now or bottles where it was wineskins. And then in Mark 2:23, pluck the ears of corn. Again, Matthew 9:17, bottles instead of wineskins. Matthew 27:9, Jeremy instead of Jeremiah. That was funny. Luke 19:23, bank, and you know, and then Luke. What is it? I think there's some other stuff in Luke. Luke 22:31-33, converted. Not really looking right. Some other looks like verses, unicorns, Deuteronomy 33:17, Job 39:9, Job 39:10, Psalms 22:21, Psalms 29:6, Psalms 92:10, Isaiah 34:7. You know, this is kind of crazy how this is all shaken down. You know, for you people that are familiar with the Mandela Effect, you really like, you kind of get what's going on. I mean, it's something. You know, it's like people are saying, wait, you're saying that like the words change like by magic, like that's maybe not the verbiage I'd want to use, but yeah, you know, these things are changing. The world's changing. History's changing right before our eyes. Another personal Mandela for me was the Volvo logo. You know, the Mars symbol going up. I mean, that's just, you know, the Volkswagen too. JC Penney. So, you know, a lot of you guys know what's, you know, it is. But I'm just kind of like making this video as if I was just sort of trying to describe it, I guess, to someone for the first time. Which I think at first glance, and, you know, I'm definitely guilty of this. Like, I didn't maybe give like enough respect to it. So, you know, definitely, you know, what I'm saying is that, yeah, the words of my Bible and a lot of other things have changed, like, from how I know it. You know, it would appear to me that this happened, you know, supernaturally in a way, even though that's probably just a way of nature that we don't understand. It's just super. Um, you know, I think it's easy to kind of maybe get a little scared with this stuff. Like, once you think like, oh my gosh, and you look at a lot of the changes, and to be honest, uh, they're skewed, towards the negative. Like you see in a lot of the biblical changes. You have a man and a woman going towards true men. You have, an ostrich is now an owl. We're going from oxes to unicorns. Jesus is now slaying people. The Lord's Prayer, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth, is now in earth, not in my world. I think, and then, in Revelations, they still talk about, demons, in the earth. Anyway, I definitely, I should have that ready for you, but, it's just wild. So what does it all mean? Like, what do is this CERN? Is this just, do they, are they running this big collider around? I mean, I don't know. I think that a lot of people want to feed that fear. That somehow these, mad scientists are, in control of bringing forth all these demons and merging these other dimensions. And I'm not saying that stuff doesn't exist. Um, I don't think that they should really be getting credit for this. Um, land masses are moving. The changes do seem geared towards the negative. It would seem, in my opinion, like, dude, what's going on? Why are the changes negative? This isn't, some sort of like malevolent force or, type of deal. And that's a good question, but I do feel like there's a silver lining here for sure. There's a big silver lining. We just, we all got to find it. Everyone's been coming together, and I really appreciate everyone that's done any kind of work on this, because it's I think it's important, and it's not getting enough traction. But anyway, um, this is getting a little bit long. I just wanted to kind of chime in on this, and just say, this is good. I mean, there's atheists that are coming to the Creator now, because I mean, for the first time in a long time, it's people have actually something tangible that they can see. These are verifiable things that have changed. You're saying, man, you're saying like the words of my Bible change like via magic, and I'm saying, yes, like they actually change. Like, so, when it happens, these start happening to you, and it's different for everyone. Maybe you don't have to have it happen. I don't know. I mean, it's who am I to judge? But I just appreciate everyone chiming in on this. Again, it's to me, it feels like it's got the fingerprints of the Creator all over it in some magical way. Even though I know a lot of you out there are going to say, "Well, some of these changes aren't so nice, like the stain instead of the steam." Um, but I just feel like it's a purging. And we all gotta become something. Like, I mean, we're all, I hate that. Get away from the whole Darwin thing, but I mean, we are all on a path, and make these changes, it's all in, the Creator. I don't say God in a sense, because I mean the Creator of all that is, the one that cannot be named, not the God, generation, operation, dissolution, or the oil, guns, oil, drugs, God. But that all that is, the Creator of all, that one that cannot be named. just, I don't know, for me, it's like, I mean, it's really just making me feel like, he's there with us. And, it's beautiful. So, whatever your background is, I mean, I think that, this can be a beautiful thing. And it might get tough before it gets better. But, we, I mean, a lot of things are like that are worth it, just my opinion. But I guess that's all I got for now. Say thanks for listening. Keep your head up, and let's stay tuned to this ever changing world. Peace and love.